the primary step in meditation is, rather than being occupied with what is known, bring to your noticing the knower. The knowing, which is effortlessly always present, which you are not doing anything to maintain. Just bring your noticing to that. See the undisturbed nature of knowing, meaning nothing can disturb it, nothing can reduce or heighten it. It just always is as it is. You see, the sound in your experience arises and subsides. Doesn't change the knowing in any way. It remains as it is. Any sight, taste, touch, smell, all these perceptions arise and subside, no matter if they're very subtle and simple or aggressive and turbulent. They arise and subside and they pass, but the knowing is like the constant, the undisturbed constant, changeless in nature. This has to be confirmed in every experience, that you remember to remember this. Even the thoughts which we consider so like such like a villain, you know? We think the mind is some big villain, it's holding me back. Even the turbulent thoughts, they arise and subside. Knowing remains undisturbed before they arise, while they are appearing, and after they have gone. The person seeks stability, but the person looks for stability in things, in phenomena which appears and disappears, comes and goes. And that's why the person is endlessly restless. That's why the person is stuck in an illusion that some experience will satisfy it, but it can never. It only satisfies temporarily, because the nature of all phenomena is transiency, impermanence. The self that knows, the undisturbed knowing in which all phenomena arise and pass, is the only stability in experience. When we talk about self-awareness, it is about bringing this, call it, subtler dimension of undisturbed, unchanged knowing into our noticing, into our focus. I'm using words very lightly, so don't hang on to any words, but just try to see, what is being portrayed, described. What holds an opinion about experience is only the mind, which itself is transient phenomena. The self which knows, the unchanged knowing, never has any opinion or judgment. It's just total allowance. It's total peace, total love, just being. This has to be confirmed in direct experience. You may say that, hey, I try to confirm this, but then, I can't find this knowing, or especially during difficult times, it feels like, oh, it's out of my reach. The mind which says these things, the mind which claims these things, is also known. You see, this is where you have to see the limitation of the mind. It will not find this knowing. Yet, the mind trying to look for the knowing or something is already something there's knowing of. You are the self which knows. Knowing is ever present. It is not something to be looked for. It is from where you are seeing, from where you know all experience, even the experience of the mind struggling. Even the mind which is struggling, there's a knowing of. You must stop identifying with the mind which is struggling. Stop taking yourself to be that. Stop believing in it. Stop believing and pursuing what it says. All concepts are false. There's nothing for you in concepts. Everyone here knows the feeling of listening to a calming guided meditation and feeling a little soothed, feeling at peace because the words feel good, they resonate, the mind is satisfied. But once again, that passes, and the mind is now just searching for the next set of words or pointers to satisfy it, to soothe it. We must not fall for this trap. The power of words is very significant, yet very small at the same time. Don't look to words just to satisfy you in this moment. Seek to really confirm what they are pointing to, because the words will ultimately pass. The words have no meaning really of themselves. They are just more concepts. We need to be able to discern for ourselves. We need to be able to turn inward ourselves. We need to bring the self into our awareness, into our noticing, because only through that we start to become in touch, aware of the changeless, ever present, undisturbed knowing, which supports all changeful experience. Our spiritual practice has to be a good balance of words and no words. When you hear a beautiful chirping of the birds outside your window. You're mesmerized by that sound. It's fine. Enjoy the sound. However, what's even more miraculous than the beautiful chirping of the birds is the fact that you know that experience at all. What's even more miraculous is that the fact that you exist in order for that experience of the beautiful sound to even appear. So this meditation of self-awareness is bringing a subtler dimension into our noticing, you see? Until now, we have only known things. We have only known transient phenomena, and that's what we call life. But that is not life. That is not the extent of life. That is only the surface of life. It's only form. Form is like the wrapper. It's like the colorful wrapper. But there's a gift inside that wrapper that we're not even aware of. So now, just in your ordinary day-to-day life, it does not require you to change anything. Just in your ordinary day-to-day life, rather than just the sound you hear, you're also bringing into your noticing the knowing of the sound. You're no longer just conscious. You are aware of being conscious. Again, please do not hook yourself on the words. I don't care about the words I'm using. Nothing particular, nothing specific. Just try to see what they mean. Rather than just the sights that we see, we are now becoming aware of the fact that we see anything at all. Rather than just the thoughts being mesmerized by them, by the thoughts, we are now becoming aware of the fact that we know thoughts at all. So this dimension of presence is now coming into our experience. Instead of what you see, be aware of the place you see from. I hope that video helped you greatly. If you want to make what you heard in today's video your direct experience, then you have to start practicing self-inquiry meditation. So I have a resource for you that you can download for free in the description box below. It is my self-inquiry guide. It will teach you how to practice self-inquiry step by step. And if you're looking for help with consistency and depth in your practice, and you want a more structured approach, check out our School of Awakening. School of Awakening is a community of people practicing self-inquiry and awakening to their true self. It is an amazing program that will help you break through. So firstly, we have our amazing community group here where you can ask questions anytime. Along with that, we have our course material, where as you can see over here, day by day, I will lead you down into a deeper and deeper understanding, and again, more importantly, experience your true nature. Along with that, We do weekly meetings, Q&As, guided meditations, and from within the program, you can even book a private meeting with me to get additional help. It is an incredible resource. If you are serious about your self-inquiry practice, you want to commit to going deeper into these teachings, then I highly encourage you to take a look at the link in the description box below. It'll take you over to the School of Awakening page and you can enroll right away. So I certainly hope to see you inside of our School of Awakening. But that's all for today's video. I hope you gained a lot of value. I'll see you next time.